Ricky Ross, Boss, T-Pain. Got a fresh line up, yeah, fresh outfit. About to have the parking lot on smash. Plus I got a Chevy with a 454 in the hood.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets as they'll be playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. Oh, and what a treat tonight. A battle royal between two powerhouses. This is the kind of marquee matchup that always seems to get the fans excited. Shaq, what are we in for tonight?
You know what, Ernie, when you're a great team, you want to establish your dominance over other great teams. This makes the matchup competitive. I want to see some elbows thrown, some flagrant fouls, some trash talking. Yeah, I want to see all that,
Why don't we
Ernie?
see good, clean, competitive basketball?
No, I want to see some
stop
people
talking.
get beat
I'm
up
trying to
tonight.
get my ring. Stop talking.
Well, what happens tonight was...
Come on, I need to get my ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time,
just before
Here we go. Come on, baby, give me my ring.
Players by NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. And a proud moment indeed for this team and their fans.
Tristan Thompson.
Your ring, Tristan.
Noah Vonleh. Tobias Harris. Kyrie Irving.
I think this might be Kyrie last year. I think Kyrie retiring. gotta get Kyrie one more ring before he retire. Ring number 12.
Turn it up for the NBA champions.
Let's go win this
Welcome
game.
to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We're going to have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. The Cleveland Cavaliers coming to this one after a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
And even in hostile territory,
I think Kyrie is
had no jitters
38, 39.
The confidence kept growing.
I got. Let me see. Let's see how it goes. 36. He 36. Okay. Okay. So how old is me? How am I? 32. Okay. Only 33. Okay, everybody in their 30s, yeah. 37. Oh, he a rookie. We just got him. Rookie. 30. Oh, hold up. 37. Oops. Gary, 33. Oh, he from Canada? Didn't know that. Yep. And we got him Portland. Yeah, rookie.
As the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded.
Oh, yeah, they ain't got James Harden. James Harden retired.
Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Parker, and it's Bayless in at the 4. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Here's Smith. Rebound by Parker.
How they steal that ball?
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
It's a good.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
You see me coming around the bones. It's cool. I know what I gotta do. Give me the ball.
Irving with it.
We're gonna start this off with a 3. Let me get a little closer.
Smith right side.
We're gonna start off with a 3.
Drills it from
Let's
outside.
go.
Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Matter of fact, hold on. Let me see who they got. It's a new season. All right, he been there. He been there. He been there. Been there for a year. Got him from Denver. All right.
Parker passes to Braxton.
What was I doing?
There's a good screen.
How ain't still there? Don't do it.
Chase covered by Smith. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him
let me
those
dunk.
kind of
Oh
baskets.
my God! Should let me dunk on him.
Now
It's
here
cool.
is Smith.
I'll shoot in his face.
This game an incredible scoring display
you
for
gotta
him.
be kidding me.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Chase, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot.
Oh, he had to foul him. I had to block. Look at that. Blocked. You ain't have to do that.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the evening. That one is off.
Of course it is. Should never got that bull crap.
Good on the second free throw. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. To the middle, here's Smith, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And that is is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And so it's Houston with it. The Cavaliers making the shot.
He got me.
And the basket
He got me that bull crap. Okay.
He has 5.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Wide
Down
open.
low. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's 7 points for Smith.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Chase the pass to Bayless. Here's Braxton. Rebound by Smith.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Harris outside. Back to Smith. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Here's Logan. Takes it from 10. Another miss by Houston. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is
here you go, Kyrie. Go for it.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assurance.
I ain't going to be greedy. I ain't going to take it.
That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
They love Kyrie wide open. That was crazy.
There's the pass to Chase. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
I messed that up.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
Yeah,
and watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
And the Cavaliers with possession here.
Let me get that.
4-point game.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
For Houston, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
They're playing the Cavs.
Parker with it. Guarded now by Irving. And Parker, here we go. Comes up empty from 8 feet.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Smith kicks to Vonleh. Outside Irving.
Oh, shit.
Now, here is Smith. Not a lot of room.
Oh, come on. How I missed that easy jumper.
Rockets trail by 6. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. There's the screen to the wing right side.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Irving against Parker. Back to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Smith.
In your face.
Yes, and
Let's
it's
go.
Irving picking up the assist. 14 points for Smith.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good.
They trying to get it. They trying to get an all-star team going on. They trying to go to the finals this year.
The wing on the left.
They got Lonzo now and Ness. Oh my
Irving
God.
against Parker.
Oh yeah, Cavs gonna be bad this year.
Unloads from 13. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Cavaliers have gone
I'm going for the 3.
Quarter.
I'm going for the 3. In his face.
And it's Smith missing. Rockets trail by 8. Moving it up. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Now Bayless. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. On the wing, Smith gets it to go on the assist by Irving. 16 points for Freak.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3
better
buckets
call a
have come
timeout
by way of an assist.
You know what, Day? I think the Cavs trying to get another Warriors going on, trying to have like an all three-point shooter team. Well, a lot of shit. 10 threes is what, 30 points? Man, they got Lonzo now. We got Lonzo now that can shoot threes, and Nance can shoot threes. He like 65%. He be like he's scared to shoot a 3 or something.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance.
Well, he's good for defense though. Good luck on for his shots. Prone take. Oh, man, he take bad shots. Take the ball from him.
And makes the kind of offensive impact everyone knows he's capable of. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
Now
here's Burks. Down low, off the pick, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around
left
that one.
Wide open.
That's for sure.
Oh, come on,
chance,
Harris.
Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even larger.
Now here is Aldridge. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee.
Well, you have to
let me get it. Let me get it. Let's go.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at
waiting
full
to do
speed
that.
like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. So both teams changing it up here. Nice jump shot. Good. Aldridge has got his first points of the game. For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, plagued by foul trouble.
Oh, that I couldn't get it.
Some
Oh, crap.
that they weren't comfortable with.
Yeah, and you know the frustrating
I'm
part,
not
guys,
stealing
is
this ball, man.
That's something that can be avoided. You know, you can correct that, but you've got to move your feet and keep your hands to yourself. You've got to show some discipline. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
I had to make up for that crazy shot I missed. Hold on, don't pass the ball, Smoking. Don't pass the ball.
6 on the shot clock.
Keep going forward.
Pulls up.
Oh,
that doesn't go either for Aldridge.
How did I miss that?
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's going wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off.
And it's Smith missing.
They've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound.
Look at this crazy dude.
Aldridge with it. Now Smith defending. Stolen by Thompson.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the
last
that's
thing me. This Mike. I got this Mike on.
Smart basketball.
The Rockets shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Oh my goodness. I swear I can't talk like that with this Mike. Oh. This game is crazy. Giving them free shots.
Anderson, he's checked in for Smith.
Anderson.
Yep, I knew it. I knew it was coming for me.
Cleveland leading by 12. Smith in a 2-guard. He's out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Vonleh in at the power forward position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
Come on, man. Let me get that ball. Come on, man. Let me
Shot
get that
clock
ball.
at 5.
Let me get that ball out you, man. Stop acting like that.
Here's Chase. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
I'll take it.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. In third, the Rockets.
Boy, it was a long year, and you were reminded of it every time you played this team. I mean, they never gave up a lot of points. They made you work for everything. And the points you did get against them were really hard earned.
I'm dunking it.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. The Cavaliers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so
I need one more and one
from the
for my
charity
trophy.
stripe. That's a huge factor.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys. Just an amazing game for Smith. He's got 24 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark,
Twice.
it's no stretch to
I
say
hit
the
him more
more
times than
points he
that.
gives them from beyond the arc.
Let me get that. Oh my
the better
God,
off
my
they'll be.
steal. I messed it
Pass
up.
to Braxton. Parker against Irving. And that one's good.
Hold on, how many threes I got? 2 for 3.
Parker's got his second basket of the game.
That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for that pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
Bush passes to Smith. It's rebounded by Houston. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences, and because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
Here is Bayless. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Smith on the wing. Pass to Bush. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And here we can check out the story on Kyrie Irving. Last season, he played outstanding. First in shooting percentage. And he had the second most assists in the league, running the show and facilitating that offense beautifully.
And last year, I mean, he was really the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You could count on one hand the number of bad shots he took.
Parker drives in. Soft touch off the glass. Parker's got 4 points this quarter.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Bush passes to Smith, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
Here's Bush. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Oh,
there's a screen to the wing on the left. 6
him.
on the shot clock. That's good. He has 5.
Shooting lots more threes here in the second.
And given their percentages, I'm not sure that's a good idea. They've struggled to connect from the perimeter.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Cleveland leading by 18. Irving kicks to Smith, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. Offensively, he wants them to work the ball around. He stressed the need to find good shots, not quick shots. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Vonleh. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Out to the right wing. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Now when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Control the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Back to Parker. They set the pick. Here's Chase. No good from outside.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 34 points for Freak.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And the pass to Chase. He kicks to Parker. Chase covered by Smith, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. The Rockets have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Here's Smith. He's got 34. He feeds it to Irving. There's the pick. Back to Smith. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Rockets have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game, and he makes the first. Chris Middleton's checking. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 14. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavaliers.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. First things first, how about the job we've done in the paint offensively? It was men against boys down there. We've had our way with them. Our focus has to be operating as much as possible from the low block. There was nice rhythm to our transition game. We got some important points on the break. I think we keep the tempo brisk in the second half. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
The Cavaliers leading by 14, and so in the game for the Rockets. We've got Parker, and it's Logan in at the 5 spot. Parker against Smith. Here's Gary. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Rockets trail by 16. Parker passes to Braxton. They set the pick. Pass to Chase. Passes it to Logan. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Parker's shot is off.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. No good off the pick.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
Parker double teamed. Chase covered by Smith. Here's Chase. No luck. So Cleveland will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses. High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
They set the pick. Looking to end the drought. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Tobias Harris. Good season for him last year. Put up about 9 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Smith against Parker. Smith drives in. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Parker. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
We'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. The Cavaliers #1, the Rockets 4th.
And these are 2 teams that last season.
The Cavaliers leading by 17. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He ended with an amazing number of points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play. Kevin, I've got a chance now to look at where the Cavaliers ranked in the NBA last season. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and they were also #1 in assists. This team loves to find each other. They're unselfish. They take good shots. They're disciplined and self-controlled.
And when you score like these guys did last season, it gives you tremendous confidence. Just play solid defense, and you can win games.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Logan, the pass to Braxton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Smith with it. He's picked up by Parker. And it's Smith missing.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Kicks it to Parker. Doubled by Smith. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. It's Parker with the drive. With a step back.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
For 3, Smith. Bayless grabs the board. Rockets trail by 19. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Braxton.
What are you doing? Stay down. Stay down.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Now here is Smith, and he has 42. The pass to York. And Harris wide open. He shoots, drains it from beyond the arc. Harris has got 10 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Nice shot by Smith.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. A chance here now for a three-point play.
One shot personal foul.
Check out the game for Parker. He's got 13 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Here's Smith. He has 45 points. Harris dishes to Smith, and he gets it to go. Smith's got 11 points here in just the second half.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Pass to Chase. Back to Parker. Rebound by Smith.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Let's go, baby.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Passes it to Braxton. Back to Parker. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Inside, and Smith with the stop.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV, no doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
Parker. That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
The Cavaliers leading by 23. Look at that.
That's how he makes his presence felt.
And we see him do it time and again. He is a special talent.
Sure
Hey,
is.
guys, as important as it is to go out and compete, let's not forget the entertainment element of this game. What an unreal finisher.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Takes a three. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Smith's got 56 points in the game.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Smith's got 58.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
The Rockets with another miss. Cleveland's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. York laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You look at what Harris has done so far. He's got 10 points and 7 assists. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
The Cavaliers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. So both teams making some changes here. And Harris drops them both. Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Aldridge, the pass to Rowe. To halt the run. Second shot opportunity. Burks' shot is good.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Burks has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bridges passes to Anderson. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Shape up. Shape up.
Outside Aldridge. Looking to get it going. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Nothing's come easy for him, especially in this half. I mean, everything's been a struggle. The defense has been sticky. That's created situations where they've not been able to run their offense effectively. It's just been a struggle this half.
Smith's shot is good.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Bridges passes to Anderson. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Irving. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Irving's got 5.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Inside, here's Rowe. The 9-footer's on the mark. 7 points in the game.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Smith kicks to Irving. Back to Smith. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And checking out the stats for Aldridge, how he did last season. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and of course he established himself as the most prolific passer in the game last season, the league leader in assists.
Yeah, and that's what made him number 1 last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain him.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas. Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
LeBron James gonna show up though.
By Aldridge as that
he
one
will.
goes in.
You forgot now it's Solo versus Jacob.
And that's right where they wanted to
they
go.
Got a new little line member. Oh yeah, it's gonna be Roman Reigns. Zilla about to come. You got Jimmy and Jay.
Middleton up top. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Irving. Burks pulls it in.
I knew I should have
Boy,
took the
blew
shot.
the easy 2 by profile.
Harris, get out the
Trying
way.
to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
I am not
Here's
stealing that
Bridges
ball.
on the money with the shot from the left block.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside
You know,
out.
Range gonna come back Evolution or SummerSlam.
Smith against Aldridge. 13 feet away. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 6 assists here tonight.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Thompson. He has 8 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed him.
It's his first trip to the line.
Tristan Thompson. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson.
The Rockets got 69. Need 7 more points. I'm on Tristan, make this shot.
That one misses.
Oh, it missed my perfect streak.
Houston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
Where's you going?
Pass to Bridges. Shoots a 3.
Houston foul. Burks. That's his second personal foul.
And the Cavaliers making a change here.
McLeod. Anderson.
There's 21 seconds left in the third.
Oh, it is.
Smith outside. Out left to the wing. Middleton for 3. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cavaliers on top, running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup. But we'll see how much things change up here. And the Rockets with possession here. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Smith in at point guard. He's out there with Anderson. And it's Bush in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Bayless. At the line for 2.
And the first one drops.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Both free throws good from Bayless. Well, Cleveland shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And Anderson kicks to Smith. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
The pass to Bridges. Got a piece of it.
Oh, I ain't get the ball.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Burks. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it.
Kevin, gorgeous fadeaway there. I mean, that's one way to beat some tight defense.
Bush passes to Smith. To the inside. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. This one for 3. That is good.
Let's go.
Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Good. That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
To the middle. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of them.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in. Smith hits them both.
As a team, they're hovering around 86 to 87% from the line. That's exactly what you want to see. I mean, converting at that rate, that'll win you a lot of games.
It's Anderson with the drive. It's blocked. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
No clue
right there.
where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Parker against Smith. Parker outside. Anderson outside. The tray. The Cavaliers pull it in. Smith's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
The Cavaliers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Lets it go from the wing. The Rockets pull it in. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. The Rockets again can't hit. And here are the Cavaliers.
It's over with.
Always some entertainment value when you go with the windmill jam.
Yeah, rim shaker and the wrist breaker.
Outrageous, guys.
And for Houston, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Parker against Smith. Now here's Parker, guarded closely. Parker with another miss.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
Smith for three. But they get it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Rockets shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%.
And now that's how you start a fast break and how you finish it.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. To the right side. Takes the 13-footer. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
And Parker, here we go. And it's denied. They recover it. Anderson outside. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Goes up again. No luck. And Cleveland the other way now.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And here's Houston. And here is Parker. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
To the paint. It's intercepted.
Oh, come on.
And it's Houston on the break. Parker leading the charge. He dishes it to Bayless. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Bayless. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Oh my God, I just got that.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Logan, ripped away. And Anderson kicks to Smith. And another miss by Cleveland. The Rockets shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Newman, the pass to Parker. Shoots the 3. Newman with the bucket.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Smith. From 13 feet, it goes down. Smith's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Parker lays it up and banks it in. Smith with it. Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by Anderson. The Rockets shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Pass to Newman. Puts up a 3, and it's good, and the assist by Parker. Parker's got 5 assists tonight.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, Defense did not look very good there.
And he gets it to go.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And that one's good.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Bush passes to Smith. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
And Parker, here we go. The layup off target.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Newman, the pass to Anderson, and stolen by Vonleh. Here's Anderson. Anderson with the block. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Ball's knocked loose. Smith for three. The rebound by Anderson. Houston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Parker with it. Now Smith defending. Parker drives in. Another miss by Houston. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Anderson passes to York. Feeds to Smith. Puts it up from 15. Buries the jump shot.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Now Parker dishes it to Bayless. And Anderson kicks to Parker. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Parker again missing.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
And for Houston, they're shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Looking to get back on track here. Parker with another miss.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
And that one's good.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
Comes up empty down low.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
And for Houston, their shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Here's Newman, defended by Anderson. And Parker, here we go. Here's Newman. They need this one, and it's laid in by Parker. Parker's got 15 points here in the second half.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Bush passes to Smith. Cleveland moving the ball around.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Smith. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
From deep. It's rebounded by Houston.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Parker drives in. And good on the basket. Book it. Parker's got 31.
And this run not really doing him any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some games, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.